In the vast and opulent kingdom of Persia, ruled by the mighty King Xerxes, a courageous young Jewish woman named Esther found herself at the heart of destiny. Orphaned at a young age, Esther was raised by her devoted and wise cousin Mordecai. Little did she know that her life would take an extraordinary turn, leading her to become the Queen of Persia. It was a time of lavish feasts and grand pronouncements, yet beneath the surface, a silent threat brewed against Esther's people. Following Mordecai's advice, Esther concealed her Jewish heritage, keeping her identity a closely guarded secret. The Persian court was a dangerous place for a young Jewish woman, and Mordecai knew that revealing her true self could put Esther in harm's way. So Esther became queen, known for her beauty and grace, but her heart harbored a powerful secret. She carried the weight of her people's fate on her delicate shoulders, yet she remained resilient. The Persian court, with all its splendor and grandeur, was a place of hidden agendas and ruthless ambition. Esther had to tread carefully, her every move scrutinized by watchful eyes, yet she remained steadfast. Mordecai, her faithful guardian and advisor, kept a close eye on the happenings within the palace walls. He was a man of keen intellect and unwavering loyalty, always looking out for Esther's well-being, inspiring her to be brave and hopeful. One fateful day, Mordecai, in his usual spot near the king's gate, overheard a sinister plot. Two of the king's own officers were conspiring to assassinate the king. With unwavering courage, Mordecai knew he had to act swiftly. He quickly relayed the information to Esther, who, inspired by Mordecai's bravery, informed the king, making sure to credit Mordecai for uncovering the treacherous scheme. The conspirators were apprehended and punished accordingly, and Mordecai's loyalty was recorded in the royal chronicles. This act of bravery would later prove pivotal in the unfolding drama, instilling hope in Esther and their people. Unbeknownst to them, a seed of resentment had been sown. Haman, an ambitious and vindictive official, had been promoted by the king and was accustomed to receiving obeisance from everyone. However, Mordecai, a devout Jew, refused to bow down to him, citing his religious beliefs. Haman, enraged by Mordecai's defiance, sought revenge. He saw an opportunity not just to punish Mordecai, but to eradicate the entire Jewish population within the kingdom. Driven by blind hatred and fueled by his wounded pride, Haman devised a wicked plan. Haman approached the king with a cunning proposal. He painted the Jews as a subversive group, a threat to the kingdom's stability, and offered a hefty sum of silver to finance their extermination. Blinded by Haman's manipulative words and enticed by the promised wealth, the king decreed that all Jews would be killed on the 13th day of Adar. The dreadful news spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom, casting a pall of terror over the Jewish community. Mordecai, grief-stricken, tore his clothes, put on sackcloth and ashes, and cried out in despair. When Esther learned of the impending doom, she was devastated. Mordecai, knowing that Esther was their only hope, pleaded with her to intercede on behalf of their people. He reminded her that her position as queen was no accident. Perhaps she was placed in the palace for such a time as this. Esther was terrified. Approaching the king without being summoned was a crime punishable by death, yet she knew that she had to act. With immense courage and unwavering faith, Esther decided to risk her life for her people. After 3 days of fasting and prayer, she approached the king, unsummoned and with her heart pounding in her chest. Her unwavering faith and courage became an inspiration for generations to come. The king, seeing Esther's distress, extended his golden scepter, sparing her life. She requested his presence, along with Haman, at a banquet she would prepare. During the banquet, Esther, with trembling hands, revealed her hidden Jewish identity and exposed Haman's wicked plot against her people, including her beloved cousin Mordecai. The king, enraged by Haman's treachery and deceit, ordered his immediate execution on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai. Justice was served, and the Jewish people were saved from imminent annihilation. However, the king's decree to exterminate the Jews could not be revoked. Instead, he issued a new decree, granting the Jews the right to defend themselves and fight back against their attackers. On the 13th of Adar, the Jewish people, empowered by their newfound freedom and united in their determination to survive, fought back valiantly against their enemies. They emerged victoriously, their unity and resilience forever changing the course of their destiny. To commemorate their miraculous deliverance, the Jewish people established the festival of Purim, a joyous occasion filled with feasting, merriment, and the exchange of gifts celebrating their triumph and resilience.